my bitch.
Hello everybody, welcome to the last race for Division 3. I'm your host, V Musgrave, for the championship race, the ARRA championship here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Michael Paulette, he will be joining us in a few moments. He's currently AFK. But now we are about to get ready for this race, and now it's time for your starting grid. Here we go for the starting grid for your last ARR race for the Permatex 200. All right, here we go. Starting in first, it's a 99 machine of Boss 500. He has had 3 consecutive poles in a row. He has started in this race. He hopes to win 2 in a row today. And his 4th race of the season, of course. Starting next to him is the 43 car of Jekyll. This is his best position he started in for Petty Enterprises. He starts up in second today in that first row. In the second row, it's going to be Callside. He's been chasing that tail end of Boss this entire end of the season. Let's see if he can get his first one today in that 66 machine. Now, alongside of him, another Petty Enterprises car. It's going to be the 44 machine of D1 after Nugget Motorsports shut down. Up in the third row, it's going to be the 8-car Ghosty Boy. He won the spring race earlier this season, and he hopes to do it in good old-fashioned again today. And up in the 6th place position, up in the third row, it's Nathan. His best position this season has been up in 4th. Let's see if he can finish better than 4th today in his last ever race here. And up in the 48 machine, it's going to be Kuroko rounding out the field. That is your 7-car field here for today's race of the Permatex 200. Well, the field is about to get ready and going here for this race. It's about to be a long 65 laps. Pace track pulls in. We are about to come to the green. The control car is Boss 500. He controls when to go, and the whole field's going to have to do a re-rack.
So it's a...
Well, the whole field is going to have to re-rack it here. We're going to get a little test on the audio.
We're gonna go green this time.
Okay, well, the audio's working, which is good.
Zach pulling.
All right, we're going back green here. The re-rack obviously was interesting to presume. See if we can get it going here. And no, we cannot.
44,
Okay,
you
okay.
have to give him space. Zach, pull back out.
All right, we're gonna have to mute.
That's
Rex.
your last. It's the last time I'm gonna be lenient on the restarts.
All right, pace truck's coming. Slow it down. Just make him single file if they can't get a restart going. I don't know what's going on.
It's the 44. It's completely the 44. They're all doing
We'll send
good.
the
It's just the 44 is
to the
trying
back
to...
if he keeps doing it.
He's on his last.
What do you mean? He needs to get sent to the back if he keeps doing it. Well, we're on the 3rd lap of the Permatex 200. So far, things not so good in this final race. Not so great, of course. But I think if we get those issues out the way, they'll be perfectly fine. So, Pink's already won the championship, of course, from what we know. Michael Paulette is still not here. Don't know what's happening with him. But Pacetrack's going to pull in this time. Let's hope the field can get spread out here and not spin each other on the restart. But anyway, we're going to try to get this thing back going. If a 3-car spin happens, more than 3 cars spin, it's a caution. The restart's back underway. Here we go.
Good restart. Good start.
4th lap is here. We finally get this race going. Not too long, though. As cars are already getting into each other. Kuroko just getting into the number 7. Not the number 7, the number 44. Already. 43 getting into the number 66. There's already wrecking happening here in this race. Number 9, get off the wall. They're throwing the caution already. The caution is already back out.
My apologies, ladies and gentlemen. I had to,
Michael, if you can get onto the Discord call stage, please.
No problem.
I'm going to meet you through rec room.
He was on, oh my god.
It's a track issue.
Oh my god, did you not just see Zach go flying?
This is a track issue.
Hey,
It's too small.
you should have seen the Coke 600 on the final lap. I got sent up in the air by the track.
Something's happening into the pits here.
I saw him falling, but I didn't see what happened. I was just watching you.
Well, red flag's out. It's still a 7-car field, and I'm joined with Michael Paulette here. Hello.
Hello. I was at the bathroom for a moment, so that's why I didn't join earlier. Thank you for having me on.
Okay. Well, thank you, Michael, for joining us. Obviously, we're in red flag conditions right now for somebody flying off the track. We don't know who, though. Oh, it's the pace truck. The discombobulated pace truck. Not sure how this happened.
RSCA rulebook number
Dude, he got the crackhead
7203.
mobile.
An excellent choice.
Well...
What the fuck happened?
I know,
What the fuck?
I know what's
I
off
swear
It
it
ain't got
was
no gas
white.
in it.
I swear it was white. Why
See,
is
this-
it blue now?
It's
Why is
blue.
it
Block
fucking
it.
It's
discombobulated?
blue.
I blocked Zach. I forgot about that.
Well, we have
Dude, he
red
likes
flag
12-year-old
conditions after the
girls.
pace
You're
truck
gonna
would
unblock a guy
fly
who likes
here
12-year-old
early in the
girls?
race.
No.
What I
But
say,
he
Rex, is
does?
just make him go
I thought
single
it
file.
was.
I have you
That
muted
was
currently,
Tony
so I
and
can't
him.
hear
They
you.
both do it. That's why they defend each other.
But that is just a
Ah.
opinion.
All
Anyway,
right.
Michael Paulette, look at what we have here. We have a 7-car field. Somebody's trying to win the final race
Use
of the season.
horsepower.
How do you feel these guys are going to try to take it out?
How I feel like these drivers are going to do it as they finally did it out as the final brawl. You definitely got to look at what happened over the season. Over the season, calling Cypher and Boss 500, even though they're not leading in points, they have had a competition rivalry that points them out from our points leader Pink, who isn't here right now, but I hope he makes it here soon so he can become the brand new AARA champion.
Anyway, we get back rolling here. Wait for Cypher to get back rolling.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I'm watch glitched. I can't
You
move.
gotta rejoin. You gotta rejoin. It's.
I know, but am I gonna lose my position?
Yeah, no, you're not gonna lose your position. You'll get back in second. We'll just wait for you.
Okay.
In our pace truck is Carlos Gonzalez, a good employee here at Atlanta Motor Speedway.
Oh, that's Zach in the pace truck there. He currently drives in that machine. We currently have the leader. It's going to be the 99 car of Boss 500. He drives that 99 machine. He has won about 3 races this season. He won 2 races in the 99, and he won in the 77 as a sub. So he is the winningest driver this season. He just can't make it out because of his consistency that he had this season. So it just hasn't worked out for him in the long run.
In his professional fishing car, That is one thing that Boss 500 likes to do in his spare time is fish. Now, personally, if you ask me, he better be catching some good catfish and selling them out at the seafood shop.
So we wait for Cole Sign to get back up in second here. We'll be coming to the 7th lap of
Here we
the
come.
Permatex.
We're on the 6th.
No, we count caution.
Now 44 is about to kill the whole field here in a second, Ghosty. You better be careful.
Okay, as we wait for the 66 to merge back on the racetrack, we come to the 7th lap of the discombobulated pace truck, as you would say, as it went flying apparently, and it pretty much the whole body came loose.
Reminder, ladies and gentlemen, all of today's action is brought to you by KO Cola, which is sponsored by the Speed Running Game Show on Rec TV.
Anyway, we're about to get back rolling here in just a moment. We're single file conditions. Now we're going back double file, apparently. No, we are single file conditions. We're just waiting for the 9 to merge back into the lane he is in. We don't know if he's in front of the 44 or behind. We are checking the replay right now. We are checking the replay. The 44 is behind the 9. The 9 should be in front of the 44.
Nah, D1W.
Staying single file. Come to 8th lap and pace truck lights are out. So, Michael, how do you think this restart's going to go now since these guys are all single file?
Honestly, seeing that this is a 3rd division, you can always count one of 3 things to happen. The leader's going to get a massive gap compared to the rest of the drivers. There's going to be a big pileup caused in the back. Or 3, even crazier, a driver goes into pit lane and rage quits.
Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. We could possibly see that. And we could see that today.
I keep pressing the wrong button on my keyboard. Sorry about that.
Back to go green will be coming to lap number 9 of this race. Pace truck makes a hard left turn. Boss 500's the control car. And just absolutely got turned.
And a re-rack.
Re-rack.
Holy guacamole. What type
Everybody
of...
is trying to
was
jump
that?
to the start. Alright, Dorico, you're about to get kicked from the room if you keep spamming that.
An official is alerting me on headset that we should be going double file, but I don't
double
know.
filed.
They're saying double file here, so...
I guess we're going double file.
They jumping up.
There is not a lot of good communicating happening here with the in the official booth that we are from hearing. This race
Don't worry,
has mostly been under caution. So
don't worry, official. I've got you loud and clear on my mic. I will alert what needs to be alerted. You know, Richard, I do have to say, as the final 3rd divisional race, I want to look back in time where we weren't even a division. We were just one series, and all would race different cars. There were a lot of names that joined us: Speedy, B. Collins, Literally Blue, Ghost VR, and myself being your first few mains.
yes,
And then over the days,
Yeah, back in the
And then
old days,
over
the
the-
cars were much more harder to handle. They would drift in the turns, and they were very hard to handle. Now, the cars today, they're so much easier to drive. They have more better locomotion, and it's just very much easier to get around here.
We went from hard to complex to easy and simple, but that's when the divisions had to come into play because many of the drivers on the regular cup could not match well with the others. So the first ever draft was made, I believe, around 1974, where drivers were sent down to Division 2 and then down to Division 3 around 1980.
Well, we are about to go green for our third time tonight. Try to go green, of course. Green flag is back out. We're back underway racing to the 11th lap of the Permatex 200.
Calling Cypher and Boss 500 coming into turns 1 and 2, already looking dominant against each other. One's trying to go on each bunker.
That should be definitely a warning or a penalty of somewhat.
There is a warning on the number. There is a warning on the number 8. There is indeed a warning. Many drivers are agitated.
Number 9, get off the wall. Alright, number 9 is a track hazard. Holy. Alright, well, Michael, we finally keep it single file. And we can probably get some laps done here. In hoping.
Let's hope and pray that we can get some racing done here, because all I've been seeing was just the traffic down the interstate.
Well, look at the battle now starting to form between Cypher and the 99 machine.
Cypher and Boss. Remember what we said earlier in qualifying. These two are competition rivals, as now coming down to turns 1 and 2. Boss 500 still has a gap of, I believe, around 0.13 milliseconds, but calling Cypher could get him down on the low side, as now Boss sets up the high.
Down the back straight away, it's currently Cypher call sign trying to catch the number 99 of Boss 500. We talked about these two earlier in the race, or before the race even, that these two would probably be the top 2 competitors that we see today. Obviously, the 43 had some hard times on the racetrack after getting spun by Ghosty Boy, and that obviously was just a bad drive for Ghosty Boy. We come to lap number 14.
Calling Cypher and Boss 500 are 2 drivers that, honestly, in my opinion, when they go to Divisional 2, they're going to steal the spotlight from the rest of them. Because remember, they've stole the spotlight from the current champion, Pink, today, because Pink isn't here. Even though he wins the title, I think everybody is going to enjoy who will leak up the most points on who wins today between Boss 500 and Calling Cypher.
Yes, of course, we talk about that. And currently, Boss 500 is extending his lead like normal. As we see here, we see some cars. 3294, we're getting word from the official booth. It is a 3294 from Boss 500. He is currently pulling away from the car behind him.
Definitely. I would like to ask the officials if we can get a running lap time on Calling Cypher as they come back to turns 3 and 4 here to see how much of a difference it is compared to Boss.
Come to lap number 716 of the Permatex 150.
Getting news, ladies and gentlemen. 10th of a second slower is Calling Cypher from Boss right now. As long as Calling Cypher can move up 100 tenths of a second, he could and I would honestly say he would get over the lead on the 99 machine. But that 99 machine is just like Carl Edwards. It's going to continue going no matter what happens. I expect Boss to do a backflip if he wins today.
Oh yes, pretty much. Well, currently Boss 500 is looking for his 4th win of the season. He won't win the championship, but man, what a season he's had. Only running about 2 official races, but running a sub for Pink. This man has really almost pretty much won the entire season. I mean, 4 races of the season, of course. If he just made the last 3 races, he, of course, would be your championship contender.
It's a rack up for points because remember in the rulebook, the top 3 drivers get to be promoted for Divisional 2 with a wild card spot for the other drivers who proved that they were dominant enough in the season. I would love to see Calling Cypher and Boss moving up because they have Busch Series potential.
Oh, yes, most definitely. Well, down at turn number 3 and 4, it's still been a story for Boss 500. He's led this entire race so far. It was a bit of a caution period that we had trying to get this race underway, but we got to lap 19 of the Permatex 150. And man, what are we seeing here? We're seeing this man lead this entire race so far, and he's doing a well good job at it.
Most definitely. As ladies and gentlemen, I am right now. I'm gonna check right now. We're gonna check some transmissions here. Let's see the radio from Kuroko here. Okay, and that's enough of that.
Well, look at the 43 car, the 9. They are currently going at it here for position. You know, that number 6 spot.
Yeah, most definitely. Kuroko surpassed them. So this is for the battle of the last. Ryan Newman, I don't know why you're talking. You made an Oscar Mayer commercial. Moving on.
Anyway,
moving on with the number 9 and the 43.
Trying to make a pass on the 9 for 6th place.
43 now making the dominant move. He's got the gap.
Place.
Can he
5th place.
Can he provide the more valuable speed as they go side by side on the straightaway now, coming down the turns 3 and 4? Oh, what a spin! Both of them are in the wall!
Number 3, we come to lap number 21. That looks like that's one of the first on-track incidents, apart from the start of the race, that we've seen today.
As the caution flag comes out, they have to drive back to the line.
Yes, they have to race back. Don't pull out yet, pace truck. We're currently still having the racing car.
Number 9 just pulled some disrespectful move by spinning out that 44.
And racing back to the line, the 99 machine comes the 22nd lap and leads this race.
Calling Cypher second.
Cypher, who sits up in second. He's had about 2 second-place finishes this season. One at Toledo and one at Salem. He tried his absolute best to get the win at Salem this season, but just couldn't have got it done. It was a really hard effort. Now we talk about our on-track sponsors. It's going to be Permatex, Winston, and Busch. Also our honorable mention sponsor being Miller Lite, the beer to get you going. As we now are about to get ready for our choose code very soon. We count to the 23rd lap of the Permatex 150, the championship race. A very prominent race to some drivers to drive here in Atlanta. It's definitely an honor. This is the last ever ARRA race in Rec Room. It is the championship race. Pink will win the championship, but it's to look who can see who can make the cut for Division 2 next season, or even get some final points to make those positions.
Ladies and gentlemen, I will mind you that the Roblox designs are a lot more different than how we look now, because us here on Rec Room, we look like Wii Sports characters on steroids, but on Roblox we have our very own technique design. Many drivers, you could probably see some of them with the most absurd things on their shirts, or you can even catch a few wearing hats that are higher than the car itself. As the pace truck now officially goes in, lap number 23, and we are green flag here in Atlanta.
Lap 24, we say, as we now come down. Oh, there goes call sign!
Contact!
Contact in the front straightaway. It was call sign getting involved.
Oh, man. Are you kidding me?
Pushing the 44. Let's see.
Kuriko pushing Calling Cypher. Wow.
Well, we'll get a frame for the official if they want to re-rack that, of course, but I don't think they're going to throw it. They're probably going to keep it running here.
They're going to keep it green as now the 99 machine goes down the line to lead them into the next lap with Ghosty Boy not too far behind him.
Yeah, Ghosty Boy has moved up a bit, obviously, from wrecking in the front stretch, but of course, we now see the 43 who's moved up back to third after some wrecking. We're on lap 25. We are about 6 laps away, about to be 5 from the halfway break. Coming off turn 4 now, he'll have 5 to go until the halfway mark. You gotta talk about Boss. He has led this entire race so far. He said he wants to win at his hometown. Look what he's doing. He's currently sitting up in first of the Permatex 150, and he's doing quite a good job at it.
As long as drivers don't spin him out, and as long as he can keep that dominant gap as he's been, he could possibly win here in his hometown for the final race of the Rec Rooms, for the final race here on Rec Room. Not to mention the fact he could also get up in the point standings, so that way he doesn't remove himself from the second place spot.
And look at the battle what we're seeing for second now. We've come to 4 to go till the halfway mark. It's the 43 car Chuckle now trying to make a position on the 8.
Chuckle and Ghosty Boy, looking at them, they have a dominant gap between each other. Now Zuckle's now coming down on the low side. Ghosty Boy's gonna stay high as they come down to turn 3, but Ghosty Boy still keeps that lead, but the gap is getting slower between Zuckle and Ghosty Boy.
Yes, it is. The gap is getting a little closer. 3 to go until the stage break, and looks like they're trying to battle for second.
Looking like a battle for second as I will look.
Oh,
as I will
there
help
goes
you guys
the
with
43.
The back.
Oh, he spins
Oh, and around
the
they go. Ghosty Boy, Zuckles, both into the wall.
And 43 is going to lose a lot of speed there. And, of course, the 8 car. Oh, here comes the 66 of Cypher. And he spins the 44. Wow, these guys just don't give a damn.
The 44 spins, but calling Cypher, he saves it. He was able, with a warning sign, as now...
Kuroko, I don't think you can do that.
And Kuroko, being an idiot and trying to jump back in like that, calling Cypher, did the right call.
Well,
some of these drivers, man,
to the
they are a little bit...
lap of the stage, or the halfway point, as you will. Boss 500 has extended his incomparable lead
by around 1.3 seconds.
Yeah, he currently holds a 1 second lead over the car of Chuckle, who is yet to get his first win in his second start. As they race
and now coming down to turns 3 and 4, Boss 500 coming to the line will win the stage.
We'll come to the stage for the 31st lap. We now have 35 to go until the end of ARRA Rec Room as we know it.
I've been on a commentary day today. First I had to commentate some commentate some hockey action.
No, I don't
now
have
I'm here on now I'm here doing NASCAR, so
well, we are on lap 31 of the Permatex 150. So far,
He's probably about 30 points
I
down.
got it. I want
Yeah,
to
they're still gonna give him a chance no matter what.
it's been a great race for Boss 500. He's been doing really good as he come to the choose code.
Dad said he has to work, so now I have to get a ride to work tomorrow at 11 o'clock a.m.
Okay, well, Michael, look at this. Boss 500 and the 43 Chuckle are right next to each other.
Now this could get interesting because many things could happen. Because remember, this is Division 3, so you don't know what drivers are professional and which ones are dirty. So and after seeing a few plays that Zuckles has pulled, he could possibly either A, lag and cause a wreck, B, spin out the drivers, or C, and this is just going to be a once in a blue moon experience, Kuroko gets the speed that he needs and makes it up to the league. But I think that's scientifically impossible.
Well, it's never impossible. The whole field can wreck. I mean, that's what we saw earlier in the spring race. It was CFP and Pink that got into it, and it was definitely, after that, it continued into a story after that. Anyway, we're coming to 33 laps to go. We're about to get the green flag very, very soon. Green flag is back out. A car would just jump the start.
And I called it, and a wreck. I have called it. Man,
Yes,
I
you
am on a
did.
good prediction streak.
Yes, you are. And look at this, the 43 is now in front of the 99.
Now in front of the 99, even though it is the officials are calling it a re-rack.
Okay, they're calling a rear rack here from the officials. And that means 99 will go back
And
in
now-
first, 43 up in second.
Getting words from the officials. I will say that was kind of a bit of embarrassing an embarrassing restart. Yeah, look at that car spinning out there in the back. Ghosty Boy being sent.
That's not.
Ghosty Boy being sent to the back to serve his penalty. Drivers are now at each other's throats. I might expect. I'm gonna say it. There might be a fist fight tonight. There might be a fist fight in the garage.
Well, I mean, how these guys are driving, you know, that's just how it's going to be. We're on the 34th lap of the ARRA Permatex 150. Anyway, Michael Paulette, talk about the man Boss 500.
Boss 500. Now you see, this is a man who This is a man who has studied the RSCA rulebook. He has also studied the rulebook under 72.35A. Make a gap matter, because in that side of our rulebook, that is only for our dominant drivers who can dominate a force. Now there are many drivers who knew how to dominate a lead, who knew how to dominate a lead and keep a gap going. Those names on the list include Ghost. Those names include Ghost, VRB, Collings,
I'll let you know when it's
Blue.
green.
And also down here in the subdivision, it was Moose, K-Dog, and Boss 500 could be putting his name on that list tonight.
All right, well, right now, it's going to be the 99 car, Boss 500 taking the lead. Pace truck lights are out this time. We're on the 35th lap of the Permatex 150 in the final race of ARRA as we know it in Rec Room. Of course, the transition to roadblocks is going to be hard for a lot of these guys, and maybe Boss 500 too. As he goes to D2 next season.
Could be. I did speak to him earlier when I told him to sign my tie. He said he might not be able to, but I'm hoping he can because he got a big promotion.
We'll see where he ends up in D2 next season. Obviously, it's going to be interesting to watch out for him in D2 for Roblox. He definitely could be the guy to watch out for. Well, we're
As
coming
now
to
the
the
pace
36th
truck-
lap very, very soon with 30 laps to go. Pace truck makes a hard left turn. Green flag is back out. We're back on our way to the 36th lap of the Permatex 150.
Oh, and around goes! Oh, contact! Multiple drivers involved.
Well, that was the back of the field, so I wouldn't be too concerned.
And officials are calling a re-rack. Now, this
Well-
is the one thing that I do not understand between these drivers.
Yeah,
The
I
four-
don't quite understand
four-
it.
The 44 now being sent to the back. How embarrassing for the 44 to pull that out of his.
Well, Nate left the room. Now this is where you're going to start to see drivers starting to rage quit because they can't even damn start the race.
The 44 is now complaining. He get back in the car. Thank you. Getting back in his
Michael,
car
will you
now.
refrain from you talking to the drivers while they're in the cars.
I wasn't at the car. That was actually the official. I was just saying what I saw.
Well, we're on lap 37 now, as we didn't even go a lap.
Not even one full lap. Whoa, what is... Oh, wait, that's the pace truck. Never mind. I thought that was an
lights
actual
are
driver.
out. We're going to try to go green again. They just keep jumping the start.
That's if you want to call it green.
Green flag is out. We're back underway. Back racing to the 38th lap of the Permatex 150.
Boss 500 and Zuckles now. Kuroko down there in third. He's going to try to make a move on Zuckles, but I don't think he can do it as now they're coming down to the back straightaway. Chuckle, not Zuckles, sorry.
Anyway, the 43 car is now trying to catch up, and this is the first green flag run that has been completely clean.
Boss,
Whoa.
Chuckles, and Kuroko are your top three, calling Cypher up in fourth, trying to gain a position on Kuroko, and it was even surprising for me to say that certain driver in third position.
Well, as we count down the back straightaway, we currently see the battle between Kuroko and Callsign. And Kuroko trying to stay in his blocking game. I don't know how that's going to work out for a long time. Callsign
I will say
low. Whoop, there goes Callsign all the way down the apron.
Trying to get down there.
Move on.
Callsign gonna back off the throttle just a bit. Here comes Ghosty Boy. Now making an advantage. And he just spins.
Now, oh, goodness. Spins out, calling
Didn't let off or
Cypher.
anything. He just spun him.
Only one car, so... That is the first time I've seen a car become a lawnmower.
Yeah, you're completely right.
I mean,
20
we've seen
laps to
cars
go.
turn into... We've seen cars turn into motorboats and many things. That's a new record.
20 to
Is
go.
now...
And look at the 43 car Chuckle trying to catch Boss.
The gap before was big, but now it is getting smaller. Chuckles could be the surprising winner here today if he plays his cards right.
Boy, here it comes, trying to catch the leader of Boss, but I don't know if he can do it. Boss is just way too fast. Let's get those times as they go by.
You're 16:10.
Boss,
Pretty much just as fast as the other people in front of you, except for Chuckle.
So 32.99 of Boss 500, but he's still a little bit faster than the 43 car.
that 43 though, he is pushing. I will give credit. He's trying to push for gains when he can, but he's also trying to make sure he doesn't hit that wall or make sure another driver doesn't stay up behind him. He has to look all around him with his eyes. He can't turn his head, otherwise that could lead to some problems. And besides, you can't drive in reverse.
Well, Chuckle in his only second start here at the Atlanta Motor Speedway is trying to catch the man Boss 500, who has won about 3 races this season. But Boss is currently kind of pulling away here, it looks like.
Trying now as now Chuckles and Boss 500 was not on my bingo card for the final race of the season, but things can happen.
Things can happen as we see a battle now forming in the back here between, looks like, the number 44 of D1 and the 66 of Callsign. 32.94, we're getting a read from Boss 500. And look at this, Callsign is trying to move back up in positions here.
He is. He does have to get past the number 44, though. That might be a bit difficult with 20. And now coming, as we now come to the start-finish line with now will be 21 laps to go in the race.
16 to go.
9, 8, 12.
99's getting a little bit.
16 to go.
16 to go here in the 99 car of Boss 500. Still leads this race. He is looking to win the final ARRA race of
However,
the Division 3 season. Oh, we have some
However, I
promotion
will say though,
in the back here, Mike.
Oh yeah, we do. And look at the gap between third and second. That is a long, long gap.
Well, look at this. Boss 500's kind of pulling away from Chuckle. Chuckle is not really having anything he can do here. 15 laps to go for Boss 500. Well, not 15 to go. Sorry. That should be 20 to go. I'm so sorry. What am I saying? Because there's an extra 5 laps instead of the 60 original laps that we were doing here, because it's the championship race. We're trying to have a little bit of laps here, a little bit longer. But anyway, now down in turns number 3 and 4, Boss 500 still leads. Now we see the battle here for the 5th place spot between the 44 machine And the 66.
Calling Cypher, he could, yeah, trying to go down on the low side. He could get it here, but the 44 is going to push down. That's going to block him. But as long as Calling can get away down there from the 6th spot,
He is
as
all
long
the
as
way
the
on
44
apron.
pushes up high, yeah, that is, I'm surprised that's legal.
You can't even go down there.
Boss 500 now leads them. Boss 500 now leads them down. Chuckles now trying to fight deeply. Kuroko, there's no hope for 3rd,
Well-
but I will say he could try.
Well, Kuroko currently sits up in 3rd, and that is actually pretty surprising. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
It's like
I had to
terrible.
recheck the book. I had to check, like, wait a minute, who's in 3rd?
I ran a full.
Hey man, Kuroko could
48.
win
How
if
many
there's a
more laps we
caution.
got?
Telling you. I'm betting all my money on it.
I noticed he's not near the.
Don't.
49th lap of the Permatex 150. And currently, Boss 500 extends his lead by just a few milliseconds. Not too much. Kuroko now being cut on by the 8 car in the closing laps of this race very soon. The 66 and the 44 are still going at it for position.
They are still going at it, but I
Oh,
think
you're
the
the one.
66
That's not what
might
he's doing.
possibly get him here down on the back straight, as long as the 44 stays up high.
We come to lap number 50 with about 16 laps to go in the Permatex 150. The closing laps are coming very soon. Oh, the 44 gets loose. He is
Whoa,
a big
contact! Oh
pop.
my
Whoa.
lord!
Holy cow. I think they're going to keep it green there, but oh my goodness. What in the world just happened? Nope, they're going to throw the caution flag.
Yeah.
I mean, whatever helps the gap. But now a battle to the line now.
Yeah, whatever helps
I mean,
the
it's
gap,
not
I guess.
I wouldn't even call it a battle. But Boss 500 will now come in.
Caution is out. 15 laps to go.
16 laps to go. A penalty already on the 66, but I don't know how that's going to do him any good because he's already in last.
Yeah. 15 laps to go here in the Permatex 150. Our lap number 51 of 65. With the Winston Cup race is now being delayed till 9 p.m. Eastern. Currently.
What? So I'm just asking, is the Bush Series going to be tomorrow or?
Bush Series Championship is tomorrow.
I'm choose cone.
It is at Martinsville.
Choose high, choose high, choose high, choose high, choose high. There you go, Ghosty.
How many laps? How many laps?
We are on lap number 52 with about 14 laps to go in the
14
Permatex
laps.
150.
Here in the AARA Permatex series, I will say this was a dominant field, but this track wasn't as always it used to be. This used to be a dirt track and a lot more smaller.
A long time ago to believe here. I don't think it was ever a dirt track, Michael. I think you got your history a little bit wrong. It used to be an oval.
Yeah, I didn't pay that much attention in history school.
You know, this is not accurate timeline Atlanta, but next season it will for Roblox. So.
Yeah.
Pacetrack makes a hard left turn. There'll be 13 laps to go. Boss 500 gets the restart and we're back underway for the Permatex 150.
But already calling Cypher and Ghosty Boy.
Yep,
Oh,
that
contact!
That was bound to happen, and Ghosty Boy just cuts the entire turn.
That's gonna be a re-rack.
Yeah, it is.
And with the cutting of the track, will Ghosty Boy get a penalty, officials?
I don't think he will because it's a re-rack, but he cut it very, very close. We'll come around with about 12 laps to go. And war is almost over.
sits.
It's good business. Good green time.
On the 54th lap of the Permatex 150, and it's coming down to it. Only a few more laps until it's all over. These guys will run their last laps in the rec room. Most of these guys. Well, we're about to go
I just
green
gave a
once
thumbs up.
again. We'll be having about 11 to go next time when they cross the line. 11 laps to go. Is about to take fold. Let's see if they can get the restart going. Boss 500 has led this entire race. Nobody has been able to catch a faster car than Boss 500. Here they come, the green flag with 11 to go. Good restart from the
Green
43.
flag.
Obviously, 8-car Coasty did not have it.
Good restart. Oh, and around goes Kurko, but it's only one car.
Coasty boy obviously.
It's a one car, so nothing's gonna happen.
Coasty boy obviously did not know that the 43 was already on the inside there.
However, now Boss 500 and Chuckles still going at it, but the gap is a lot more smaller compared to the last time.
Yes, it is. Can Boss 500 hold off the 43 and call sign? Here they
I
go.
believe in
10
Boss
to go.
500. He wants to win in his hometown. He wants to make sure his wish is granted, but he has to hold off these two drivers
Chuckleberry
because
gets
remember, it's Chuckles and calling Cypher. It's the rookie and the rookie and the big shot. They're trying to go up against the 99 machine.
Well, down they go. A little bit loose there was the 99 machine that time. Further gives a little advantage to the 43 to catch up. As we now come to 9 laps to go. This battle is starting to take fold for second.
However, the battle for second could be what sets the mood for the final laps of this race. Because remember what we said in the pre-race show, the competitive rivalry between Calling Cypher and Boss 500 can soon happen more than have we expected.
As they take it down in turns number 3 and 4. Call sign is trying to catch up to that 43 machine and hopefully get to the 99 just in time. Here they go to the 58th lap of the Permatex 150. We're coming down to it. This is the final race of the 87 season. Pink has already won the championship. He knows he's the champion. He is currently at a house party right now. So he is not here today, but he has known that he has won the championship. And a man who is trying to win the race. It's Boss 500, but he has the 43 trying to catch him. It's not looking like it's working whatsoever. When we come to lap number 59, we have about 7 to go.
Not to mention the fact, Richard, Calling Cypher is trying to get past Chuckles because Calling Cypher, from what I've been hearing down on the radio, he wants to give Boss the final showdown that the whole entire fans have been waiting for.
And now we come down in turns number 3 and 4. It's currently the battle that we're seeing between the 43 and the 99 and the 66 trying to get involved. Here we go, 6 to go here in the Permatex 150, and it's been quite a show being put on by these 3 drivers. These are the 3 drivers that we hope to see up front at the end of this thing.
The machine, the rookie, and the big shot. 3 cars, but only one can win it all.
And now the 66 is catching the 43. The 99 is pulling away. He knows he has probably won this thing. I don't think it's over yet, though. We still have about 5 to go when they cross again. Boss 500 has probably clinched this thing, but now we're looking at the battle for second. Now the caution can still come out, Michael, and that can change
Caution
the course of
can.
things.
It obviously can, because these back drivers, they could cause a big scenario. Because even if it's a back driving problem, but knowing how like gap these drivers are, I don't think anything's going to happen unless a wreck happens up there in the front.
Well, now we come down to 4 laps to go in the closing laps. Chuckles looking for his first ever second place finish. And currently Callsign is also looking for that battle for second, for points.
These points are going to do good for Calling Cypher and Boss 500 because both of these drivers are in, I believe, are in the top 3 and are being looked at by scouts to see if they will move up to the Busch Series.
Well, now we take it down in 3 and 4. There'll be 3 to go for the man Boss 500. 43 car trying to hold off the 66, as he is doing a good job at it currently. The 66 keeps getting loose when trying to catch him, but he has gotten a little bit close a couple times. 43 car kind of closing that gap just a bit, not too much though. I don't think it's going to be enough time to catch up the Boss though. Here they come down in turns number 3 and 4. Boss 500 holding off the 43 and Call Cypher. As they take it off 4, there is now 2 laps to go until the end of ARRA in Rec Room. Michael, it has been such a journey for ARRA, ARRA, whatever series as you know it. In the seasons that we know of the ARRA series, it has been such an honor for Rec Room to take hold here for this series for so many years and so many seasons. It is such a proud honor to give our last winner of the season. Here comes Boss 500. White flag is out. 1 more lap to go for ARRA and the championship. The final race of the season, as we know it, and the final race in Rec Room for the ARRA division. As we now come down to back straightaway for the final time, Boss 500 is going to go down in turns 3 and 4.
It's been one hell of a journey, but now, coming down to turn number 4, Boss 500 will be known as the forever winner of the ARRA at Atlanta. As he wins, he gets points up in the standings. And Pink is your champion. Officials are yelling at me because of the way that I am yelling, but I am just thrilled to see that we are now finally moving on from a VR game to the game that everyone has been loving for some reason.
And Boss 500 has won the race. Pink has won the championship. It is all over. ARRA and Rec Room is officially over. Here comes Boss 500 down in turns, coming off turn 4 in the pit road. Is he about to pull something here? Let's see what he does. He's just gonna...
Tell the pedo to get away from your car. Boss, tell the pedo.
Every single lap here today, Boss 500, the man, to win this race. He has, once again, clinched the championship, the race. And wow, what a man. Boss 500 will get soon a word from him in just a few moments. They're currently doing something down here on pit road. I don't know exactly. But as we are waiting for that, let's go down to Chuckle Bear. His best ever finish in second. Chuckle, you finished in second at the end of this thing. How do you feel?
What the fuck is your problem,
tough. I mean, this is the last ever race, but if there was even more and Rec Room wasn't as poor as it was, then maybe I would have a win. But I think I should go to Roblox. What do you guys think? I should go to Roblox, right?
Yes.
Right. I should go to Roblox. But yeah, this was a fun race. I enjoyed making Cypher cry.
Oh no, wait, calling
I'm down.
Cypher.
Hey,
What happened there? You finished third. Not really the finish you probably wanted, but how do you feel?
You want me to change your tires?
So I feel okay. I mean, the reason why I haven't been active lately, I've been doing endurance races in real life. I've been doing endurance karting. I've gotten a few $3,000 from it so far. So I'm probably gonna end up shifting my career over to real racing in real life, most likely. So.
Calling Cypher, is this your last ever race that we are going to be seeing?
Possibly I might step into Roblox, but most likely VR Chant's been pulling me. So.
Well, thank you so much, Colin Cypher. We'll be now going down in waiting.
I'm gonna
for-
hang a.
let's go down to
That's so much
D1W. He
easier.
finishes the season.
I'm gonna hang a
I'm
noose
pretty
in
sure
your
second in
collar.
points. Let's go down to him. We'll be getting points.
Where
soon.
is he?
I don't know where D1 went.
Probably check over there.
D1, are you at your car?
I think he might be arguing with the
there-
other drivers.
here he
Oh,
is.
he comes back.
D1W, here he is. You finished second in
Hello?
points, we presume. How do you feel coming to the end of the season here?
Feels good. This is my first time ever racing Rec Room cars, so second in points. I mean, I'll take it any day of the week. So yeah, Karuko was a little mad that he ran into the back of me and I somehow came out of it. I don't know how. That could have played a big factor. In...
Nah, bullshit! Bullshit!
All right, can we?
That is a bullshit! That is a
Yo,
bullshit
yo,
right
yo.
there!
But,
20-year-old relax.
Oh, here we
You're
go.
20 years old, bro.
Michael, the 99 machine. Oh, Boss 500's gonna burn it down here.
The dominant man. I've called it earlier today. I called it as my pick of the day. My predictions are now 2-8. I am not only am I pleased with my predictions, I am proud of this. I am proud of this boss man. He dominated here today, and I'm proud.
All right, every car pull the pits, please. Every car pull the pits. Why are we still using the car?
GTA, I'll buy you. I'll do what I did to
All right,
Dorico in the
let's
pit.
get interview with Boss 500, the winner.
GTA.
Hi guys, I'm Pink. I won the championship.
Newt, you're the
I'm
one
not going
to lane
Oh, yeah, I was spotting somebody
Yeah,
else
yeah,
the
of
whole
course.
race.
Where's
I was in-
spotting anybody but anyone in the top
Hey guys, I'm Pink.
Chuckle. Congrats on your
Boss
first.
500,
You're having to go
let's
through
go
what I
victory
did.
lane.
Thank you, bro.
Boss 500, you win this race. How do you feel?
Hey, it is an honor to win the last ever ARRA race here in Rec Room.
He should have won it all. He
Great
should have
win
won it all.
for DRM and for this being my hometown track. It feels special right down to the fields.
Dude, there's so much shit going on!
Get his car out.
No one needs to stay. No one needs to stay.
I will say though, I am proud of you. You led a gap on many of the drivers today. Do you have any
These guys are
advice
terrorists.
for people not only in this series, but also people standing outside?
Don't be diddlers like
yes,
Zach.
I do.
Don't be ghosty boy.
If you want to drive the correct way, just turn your vehicle input methods in motion, and then just turn left.
Good rest.
Thank you
good,
to
good
Kurt
race,
VR.
boss. Good race,
If Kurt's
boss.
watching, thank you.
boss.
Hey, good race, buddy.
Nice race.
Yeah.
The methods
Nice
have a
job,
good
Chuckle.
energy.
And then thank you to Dorico DRM for signing me earlier in the season.
DRM crew chief winner. That's what I'm talking about. I'm a crew chief as well on the side. That's what I'm talking about.
Thank y'all in general. It's great.
Right. Well, Michael Paulette, that is the final broadcast for ARRA in Rec Room. The final ever broadcast for ARRA. Is there any final things you want to say before we head off?
One thing I will say, it has been one hell of a run here in the ARRA series here on Rec Room. We salute to you, Rec Room. We gave it our best and we gave you a show. Goodbye.
Well, thank you so much. Thank you for having me as our co-host for today. And thank you so much to all the people at home and for the many seasons of ARRA. This is a thank you appreciation to all the races and seasons that have been racing in ARRA since '79. Thank you and good night. Oh yeah, that reminds me, I have to get ready for Winston Cup racing.